Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, refs, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Squared circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut, arm raised with 2 fingers up. JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite. Next level, top shelf. I'm like, ah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
I couldn't find the button, and then I got somebody who wants to buy a $60,000 TV.
Oh, wait, what? A $60,000 TV?
Yeah, it's a transparent OLED.
So, like, more than a car?
Yeah, it's probably some big show off. Anyway,
It's time. We're gonna kill Tom. Barehanded murder. What should we do today? Crush head with booty. Let's give that a whirl. Hello, Tom. How are you? Oh. That was a little odd. Ooh, wow, look. Stop it. That's that really looks like him too.
That's why Tom's not here. He saw those earlier and he got mad.
yeah,
It's the first of the month. This is like the day I'm busiest at work, and that's what I was doing.
The killer stink face.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
I'm
was
like,
looking for a fish option, and there isn't one, so I'm gonna have to find a different mod that lets me slap the shit out of him with a fish.
I mean, it should be very simple. Just beat his ass with a trout.
I mean, you can go fishing.
Can you use him for bait?
I don't think there's an option to chop up his body. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any coming back from that either.
Oh. Well, what a fiasco.
You gotta love The Sims.
I like how Tom's asking if we want him to jump on and die alive. Like, if you're fucking ready, just come on the show, bro.
Yeah, don't make it. I
We
mean,
just
it's not a.
started.
Yeah, don't be weird.
This is still
It's been 3 minutes and a half. Tom, just show the fuck up.
Or don't. I mean,
that. All right. Okay, I'm gonna share some stuff, guys. So you talk amongst yourselves here.
I brought my iPad home from work. I'm going to share a nice little story because I have my work cameras logged into it. And there's this guy that used to come to the gym, and him and his wife are like going through a divorce, and both of their Facebooks right now are just diabolical. That's why I made that post on Facebook the other day, Ace, is like, there's like an OP in place. They're not supposed to be talking, but he's emailing her a bunch of things, and he thinks he's an MMA fighter, and he was supposed to be doing like a fight in Iowa, I think, over the weekend, and like he showed up, but I guess supposedly didn't go to the weigh-ins, so he didn't fight. But he's running around telling everybody that 3 opponents backed out and didn't want to fight him, and you just have to see him to understand why this is also comical. But he came to the gym tonight because he's training because the UFC signed him, even though he's never actually had a real fight. So I'm just like, I've got to see what kind of workouts this man is doing at the gym. So I brought it home so I could go through the cameras because.
So you're literally just watching the security cameras at your work so you could just clown on this fucking dude.
Yes.
because he's a fake MMA guy.
Yes.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Honestly, can I send you a picture of him so you understand why this
Yes.
is funny?
Throw it in our 2-count chat.
Because, like, what the fuck?
Dude, what is it about that? Like, I've run into that so many times.
This is just the weirdest. I'm just. And like he already has a new girlfriend, even though he's not divorced yet. And the girlfriend has like a 12-year-old daughter that he brought with him to the gym. And that daughter is calling him dad. And he's only been dating this new girl for like a few weeks. And the whole thing is just so bizarre and comical to me. I just can't believe people like this are real and they exist. And they say and do things like this. Like, I can't. And he has the funniest last name in the whole world, so I can't take him serious because of his last name, too. It's just so, like, this is small town shit. You cannot make this shit up.
Oh no, he's that guy. Hey,
That
I want to get all the Hooters waitresses.
Wait, I have to.
Not just my waitress guy. I want to stop the restaurant for 2 minutes and have
and
all of them.
Yeah, he's like sponsored by them.
There's no way. Is he really sponsored? There's no way.
No.
Okay.
He's had 3 MMA fights and he's not once actually fought. Supposedly his opponents backed out every time.
Who told him it's cool to not put your hat on all the way?
And he's like, I don't know if he's older than me. I don't know. And then I just can't believe there's a woman out there, first of all, that married him and had 3 kids with him. And then now there's a second one that's dating him while he is actively talking shit to his ex-wife and arguing with his ex-wife. And there's like a no contact order, but he keeps emailing her like signed by the UFC and like fighters backed out because they didn't want none of this. And I'm just like, these can't be real people. But then I know them in real life and I'm just flabbergasted. But you know what? The little girl he brought to the gym has been standing in the same spot for like 10 minutes now as I'm scrolling through, and I've not seen him once.
So what's he just hanging around in the locker room?
I don't know. She is just sitting on a bench, just sitting on her phone and sitting on a bench. I've not seen him one time on any of our cameras. I am just like, you have got to come to my small town. You've got to. You guys have to come here. We have to take you out. I just can't believe this is my life. Genuinely.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. We're very excited to come to your world.
It's very humbling, honestly, living here. I would probably be a lot more of a stuck-up bitch if I lived like in a big city, but living somewhere like this, it's like, I can't even pretend that I'm shit, you know?
Have you thought about ever going to the big city?
100%. My initial plan was I was going to pay off all my bills this year, really focus on the OF and just get everything paid off. And then when preseason rolled around, I was going to go to a few games in Arlington and look at apartments while I was there and find something. And then I wanted to be moved by January. But then Lane happened.
You would move to Texas?
100% in a heartbeat. I honestly, though, with Lane having kids and not being able to just like leave like that, I would really like to move to the St. Louis area. I know a lot of people in St. Louis, and like the people in St. Louis compared to here, it's just night and day. Hi, Clint.
Yeah, I mean, I went down to when I lived down in Iowa. I went down to St. Louis for some Cardinals games because back then, you know, when you're in the middle of Iowa, what are you going to do? You got Kansas City, you got St. Louis, you got Chicago or the Twins. So when I was in high school, I loved the Cardinals. I liked St. Louis.
I love St. Louis.
I went down there to work. I worked at all those. I don't even know if they're still there. The national grocery stores, and then also Schnucks. Is Schnucks still down there?
Mm-hmm.
So I worked in all of those grocery stores. Some of the neighborhoods were super nice. Some of them were a little bit like sketchy. But even the sketchy ones were not like, I didn't feel uncomfortable in them, And there's just such a cool vibe with St. Louis. It's not like it's a river city, but it's a cool river city.
It's just crazy going there, and just everyone that I've met just through Nemesis and Shamrock and everything. It's just like going there and speaking to these people, and like we talk about like our lives and careers and making money and investing and just like real things. Whereas in a small town, it's like we all just talk about each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like.
So I don't know if your town still has a newspaper. Oh, Clint has a question, quick ace for you. Did you end up on the bad side of Dan the Dad last weekend?
No, I did not. I did
That's
not.
good.
Thankfully.
That's good.
Thankfully. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, sorry. But since he brought it up. Like, JR, we've seen Dan the Dad live like what, 3 times at First Wrestling. We know what he does. Great character, great wrestler, love him. Super fucking entertaining. What does my dumbass do during that match? Let me just take this mug and his hat backstage to the locker room. Forgetting that he almost always uses the mug as a fucking spot in the match every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard about this. I apologized many times, and he was like, no, dude. He's like, we've never worked together. I should have told you. That's on me. Like, he was super kind, super awesome, very cool. Things could have maybe went better, I think, for him overall that night. Not going to get into it, but he kind of did take off pretty quickly after, though. So that's, you guys, that's not even it. First of all, Miss Kitty's Clive, Iowa, cool spot. Very, very honky tonk. They do line dancing. They got the mechanical bull. Like, it's super dope. We had a good time. We had a stack show, dude. First of all, Josie Valentine and Briar Hale with her sister Sage had a great no DQ match. We had a scramble match where, and I hate to break the news to you, JR, but Bryce Jordan became the Social X Red Champion Saturday night.
I've seen it pictures.
Yeah. But that scramble match was insane. I think it was, and Clint probably put the names in the chat for me, but obviously Bryce, Jackson, King, AMB, Noah Clover. And was it Damian Zagreus, I think? Clint, let me know if I got that right. Phenomenal scramble match. Dan the Dad teaming with Sam Stackhouse, which, by the way, Sam Stackhouse, super fucking cool guy. Very, very fun to work with that guy. A good night. But here's the deal, though, right? We're loading out. We got the ring down. Everybody's carrying stuff out to the ring. And the boss, the promoter, him and his wife start taking stuff out to their car. To then realize their fucking car's gone. They're literally like everybody was like, wait, are you fucking joking?
What?
And within like 5 minutes, it went from like, is this a joke? To, oh, this is like real. Oh, kid A, this is real. Like,
Elsa, baby.
Their car legit got fucking stolen from behind the venue.
Has it been found?
It has. Apparently undamaged, nothing taken out of it, because there was stuff in there, I believe. Found it in Des Moines, which is like 20 minutes from Clinton, at a car wash.
So someone just needed a lift? Like, I'm so confused.
Isn't that the crazy part? Like, did someone just take it because they needed to get there? Was someone like hammered that was there drinking and just left and was like, oh, not my car, and just parked there?
There
I don't
weren't
know.
like camera footage at this car wash?
So the
I want to know who. I'd have to.
Yeah, the cameras that were around apparently don't work. So did not get the footage, which kind of sucked. But no, found the car. Everything was fine. Actually, they got the car back, I think, today. But like, I mean, I think he had audio stuff in there for the show, and like behind the venue, because it's kind of in a strip mall. There's like a walking and like there's just a track. There's like a trail. So my guess is somebody just fucking came by on the trail and was like, "Ooh, this car is unlocked. Ooh, the keys were maybe in it," and was like later.
I would be raging.
Maybe they just needed to go to Taco Bell and the thing
So like,
was next.
boss's wife is freaking out, upset. Obviously, he's like trying to pay the boys. Oh,
Thank you,
thanks,
Madhouse.
He's trying to like pay the boys, make sure everything's good, while also talking to like the venue people about this, and just it was insane. But no, it's all good. They got the car back. But okay, so here's the other fucking part of this whole thing. So like, we're like, okay, so call the cop. We got to call the cops. Someone's got to call the cops. Call the cops. He talks to the cops. They're literally like, oh, okay, stolen car, cool. Just come on down to the station. We'll take the report. Like, they weren't even going to come out. 20, 30 minutes later, and again, like, the whole locker room's out back now. Everybody's finishing loading the trailer. Everybody's packing their cars up. Half the locker room's out there, smoking some joints. Half hour later, cops show up, and we're all like, oh, hey, boss man, cops are here. They're probably here because of your car. So he walks up, talks to them 5-10 minutes, comes back to us, and we notice the cops are just now driving around the parking lot. And he's like, well, they just fucking, like, grilled me. And we were like, about what? And he's like, they didn't really care about my car. They came because someone was smoking marijuana out here. Isn't that fucked up? Two cops came because there was a call about people smoking weed out back. But
they got there for that before the fact the car was missing?
Well, and they weren't even coming for the car.
That's insane.
They told them to come to them. So yeah.
Was
wow,
that the
bitch,
Clive?
I don't have a car.
Was that the Clive Police Department?
It had to been, maybe. I guess obviously I'm in the group that's sitting there ripping some joints. So when that happened, I'm like, all right, we're going to leave now. Because I mean, that's just fucking like, you knew those two cops who showed up were like, oh, it's our big night. We got a bust. We got a bust. Never mind this person who had their car stolen. We got a bust.
We caught him, Miss Reynolds. We caught him.
Oh my God, dude. Fuck. Like, I love so many people from the state of Iowa. I love doing the shows and I love the fans, but as a state, fuck Iowa, dude. That place sucks.
Nobody listens to me. That's what I've been saying.
I grew up there.
I said I love people who are from there.
Yeah.
You're included.
Yeah.
But they're making headlines for all the fucking wrong reasons right now, too, as a state. So,
holy cats!
Yeah, it's getting crazy.
Well, I just want to also say real quick for those of you who just are coming in now, I have gone to excessive trouble in order to make a July 4th song about the show. So. We'll do that when Tom shows up.
Oh, Whitney. Did you see? Because Whitney wasn't here last week. Oh, did we not play it on air either, though? No, we did.
Yeah.
What?
JR made a new video for Tom.
Oh, God.
A new song.
Oh, you can. Oh, you can play it for her. That's a good one. Yeah.
You said that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a water while this one plays. It's a little long too, so but enjoy this, Whitney.
Okay.
Learn the word fart. He calls himself
not cool.
Top shelf, my ass, you're a lukewarm Coke. You're the last guy dancing when the speaker broke. You flex in the mirror and talk real loud, but you're all alone in a silent crowd. Tom, you're not slick, you're not fly, you're not rad. You're a pop-up bag with a six-pack dad. He's got a dating app bio like a frat house dare. Love Jesus, love jerky, love double dares. Takes girls to Applebee's and calls it romance. Still thinks doing the worm is a guarantee. He tells the same story over and over about that one time with a girl named Clover.
Who was actually caring and she left real quick.
But in Tom's head,
He's still that slick.
top shelf my ass, you're a shopping cart wheel that don't turn right and just squeals. You're the dude at the gym in fingerless gloves with motivation quotes that no one loves. Tom, you're not deep, you're not hot, you're not suave. You're a knockoff brand in a clearance aisle mall.
Sing like a breakdown.
You got that hat like it's hiding your shame. Cowboy meets Vegas, it's a fashion crime game. Your cologne so strong, it cleared the room like a middle school locker with too much action fuel.
Maybe, just maybe, you're lonely inside. A soft little guy with a too loud pride. Or maybe you're just
Kind of a jerk, yeah, I'll go with that. Whatever works. Top shelf, my ass, you're a back row seat at a Nickelback show with no drum beat. You act like a king, but your crown won't stay. 'Cause duct tape dreams tend to fray. Tom Chillstrom, man, you got your brand. Too bad it's just secondhand. So raise your head and tip your shades. You're the prince of cringe, the king of play. Top shelf. Nah, you ain't even mid. You're a blooper reel in a trucker lid.
For the first few seconds, I was like, how did he get Tom to agree to do this? I was like, wait a second, that is AI Tom, because what the fuck?
I'm telling you, I'm figuring the AI out.
You know, it's not as fun making fun of Tom when he's not here.
Oh, I know, but he was here last week. He did raise one point. He says, "Why am I singing about myself in third person?" And it's a great point.
That's a very Tom thing. I could see him doing that. If he were
Yeah.
smart enough to do it, like to make it work, he would. You know.
Well, anyway, so we've got one for July 4th coming up when Tom shows up. It's not just about Tom, and it's not a as the kids say, it's not a diss track.
Whitney wasn't here last week either to see this, so we'll show this was Tom's like high point in life when he came on the show last week.
Two degenerates.
Fucking mullet is sweet.
I don't even know those guys, but how dare them?
That's our
Honestly,
very
they
good friend.
probably felt bad for Tom because, like, I do that stuff too. And when I see people don't have anyone in their line or no one's like hanging out with them, or whatever, I feel really bad for them. I did it with Amber O'Neil. Whenever, well, okay, at the time I didn't know she was Gallo's ex-wife. When I was running around with him, I met her at the very first All-In or whatever. And she was at her little like stand by herself, and I just felt bad for her because nobody was there. So I literally bought like 2 t-shirts and a tank top, and we became besties all weekend, except by day 2, I realized that it was his ex-wife, because I was like, oh, I met this really nice girl. She's like cute blonde like me, and we get along and whatever, and her name's Amber. He goes, Slamber? I said, what? And it turns out it was his ex-wife. And then like, I just wasn't going to say anything because it was fucking weird. But at that point, I was already there and I was already in it, and there was no turning back. You know what I mean? And I had been posting pictures of me wearing her shirts because I bought them while I was there. And that was just like, so then she like, I don't know if she saw the picture I had ended up posting of me and Gallows like later or what, because this all happened in the same month in September 2018. The beginning of September. What? No, it was all in September. No, it was in July. August. It was in August. The end of August.
Yeah.
The very first one was August, and then in September I went to Georgia to his house to hang out for a weekend, and I posted a picture. She came unglued on me on Instagram. She DM'd me, "You're so fucking fake, pretending you're a fan of me." Da, 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 da. And I just said, "To be fair, I didn't know who you were."
Ah.
I was mortified. It was the weirdest thing. But
Did you offer to give her fucking shirts back?
no, I can't believe I spent fucking $30 on that junk.
Mhm.
Just shit ass shirts that I could have printed. Horrible quality tank top too. I had to like tie it and rough. Then I didn't realize I also met her at WrestleMania. The WrestleMania I went to because since I was a collar and elbow girl, I was one of the hosts of the Kevin Nash party, shenanigans party, and like I didn't even notice this till like 3 years later. I'm like going through my memories, and she's in the background of like every fucking picture, like a creep, and I'm like, what?
Just staring at you.
Yeah, and it just like in every photo, like me and Dave and all the girls and just like everyone, and she's just back there holding her little fucking hat. Like in the background, I'm like, this is scary. Am I the creepy one or is she? Like,
yeah. Well, Tom couldn't have had a better photo bomb than having demonic dad and the little kid with him.
Our
That
good friend
really
Bennett.
made Tom feel good.
they just felt bad for him.
Tom was like, I got to sign an autograph.
Yeah, on a chunk of cardboard.
He probably really signed like an insurance claim, so when he gets killed in real life, all the money's going to them.
Oh man.
Let's do another one. I think I want to hit him with a car. I feel like this is going to take a lot of space though. I don't really know. I've never hit anyone with a car. Where's she going? What is happening? Look at him, just watch her. Tom, you idiot. I love that we just have the space for this in front of the house. Oh. Oh! Look at his little broken feet. Oh, Tom. Oh, that's rough, dude. That's a rough one. You look like Alvin the Chipmunk.
I just love that it gives you so much joy to do it too.
I've had the mod forever, and whenever I use it for like different challenges and stuff, I always just use guns. I always just shoot people. I've never really just explored all the different ways to kill people on it. So it does bring me joy. It's all new to me. It's so fun.
You got to find a way to beat him with a trout. That'll make me happy.
I'll look. I'm probably gonna have to find a whole different mod. I was so excited too because there's a new Sims game coming out, so they have like a bunch of updates and patches going on and stuff. So all the creators that make mods are having to update their mods, and usually when they have to update them, they add new stuff to them, so you'll re-download them. And I had saw that the Extreme Violence mod had an update with like new things. I was like, please kill someone with a fish. Please kill someone. But that wasn't what it was. I was like,
can you put in a request?
I don't know. I'll have to see if they have like an email.
Yeah. Say, please, I need to beat somebody with a trout.
Well, and there are like multiple different like mods, like extreme violence, and there's like extreme drama. Like there's a bunch of, so there are other like violent ones that like, there's like one where you can get kidnapped and like, so there are different, like I need to go through the different ones and see if there's an option there.
If you could be kidnapped and beaten with a trout, that'd be good too.
You can be kidnapped and the kidnappers send a ransom note and your family has to like pay money to get you back or you get murdered. I've done that one before. It was rough. Wow. My Sims didn't have any money.
You should do it with Tom, so when they call you to be like, you need to pay us this to get Tom back, and you're just like, nah, I'm good.
You can have him. $5. You want 5 simoleons? You can keep Tom. For sure. Poor Tom. Just kidding.
He can't have it.
Poor Tom. What else did we have? What was this one? Oh yeah, the same kid was flipping Corbinoff. Yeah, Whitney, we missed you guys in
Oh
Rochester.
my God. Lane was devastated. He was like, let's just go anyway. Like, it'll be fine. So glad we didn't, because he would have just slept in the hotel the whole weekend.
Mhm.
But I was like, dude, I can't take you that far. And then, I was like, but then I also don't want to be that far away
Mhm.
and something happened. And then, like, I'm not going to be home for a whole day to help you. So it was bad. I'm just glad it was, like, not, like, throw up sick. I would much rather have a fever and just feel miserable. I would literally rather just feel miserable for a whole weekend than puke for 24 hours. Like, I would rather be sick longer to have, like, less symptoms. But once my throat started hurting and stuff, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I got up and went to work every day. It's not like I just sat around the house with him and breathed it all in, like I left the house and everything, and I still ended up with it. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, just that sometimes just happens out there in the.
No, and then I told him that was my karma for saying I was going to come there and get sick. Jesus was like, fuck you, bitch. We're going to get you sick beforehand. Now you can't go. I will never talk shit about getting sick in Minnesota ever again, because I was like, that was the last thing I had said to you guys, too.
It was.
How mad I was going to be.
Yeah, you kind of fucked yourself on that.
I did. Well, Lane, technically, he's the one that got sick first, so it was his fault, not mine. It's not my fault.
Well, we did it. Did you guys watch any of the WWE event over the weekend?
I did not. I only saw highlights.
I didn't realize it was on until, because it was over in Saudi.
And it was on at like noon, right?
Yeah, just like the middle of the day.
So I actually only tuned in to see John Cena.
I waited till the next night because I can't watch wrestling in the middle of the day. It just feels weird. Like, even with Raw, because it wasn't Monday Night Raw on early too or something.
I think so, maybe.
I still watched it from 7 to 10. I was like, I can't. I just hate with Peacock that you either have to tune in right where it is, you can't restart it, or you have to wait till it's over, and then when it's over, you have to wait for the post show to end, and then it usually takes about another hour.
True.
Before I'm like, dude, I gotta wait. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait till the next day.
And I have I've never changed my subscription in Peacock. Like, mine was one of the ones that just carried over from the network.
$4.99.
Yeah. So I hate that whatever the tier it is doesn't play the fucking backstory shit if you rewatch. Like, let's watch how we got to this matchup tonight.
Yeah.
Like, if you have to watch the replay, they cut all that shit out. And it's like, you cut 2 minutes of fucking shit out. Like, really? Was it really worth it? Like, just fucking leave it in. It's ridiculous.
They gotta give an editor a job.
So, like, I didn't watch it, but I kind of put everything together. Am I correct on, obviously, like, Seth was going to maybe cash in on the Cena and Punk, and then Cena fucking launched Charles Robinson like he was a fucking...
That was pretty good.
That was hilarious.
Cena retains. So then did Seth come out later after... Now, who won, Gunther or Goldberg?
I did not watch that one.
I didn't watch that one either, because I didn't realize that was on that pay-per-view.
Because didn't Seth cash in still? Isn't he the world champ, or did I not see that? No? Okay.
Wait.
No, I don't think... If he did it on Raw, because he
didn't cash in on Raw.
No. So, yeah.
He came out during Cena.
So, I
didn't watch Main Event. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. I thought
Goldberg was on Saturday Night Main Event, him and Gunther. That wasn't on...
Oh, was that what it was? I thought that
was it wasn't on the pay-per-view.
I was seeing. I thought that was the pay-per-view match.
No.
You can tell that when Goldberg came back, I kind of checked out again because I'm like...
It's so funny because they were showing on Raw like a preview, like just like a video packet of Goldberg, and Lane's like, "Oh, he looks cool." I said, "He does not look fucking cool. He's so he's so boring. All he does is spear people." I was like, "You're gonna see."
But what's sad? Well, it's not sad, but like he's gonna beat Gunther.
He better not.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat Gunther.
That's the way that it works.
Seth's going to cash in at
Seth
Saturday Night
better.
Main Event now, because you're not going to let Gunther or Goldberg actually have a run. Like, that's it. Like, I truly have a hard time understanding why. And I we try not to complain about shit on this show anymore and be more positive about things, but I just can't when it comes to fucking Goldberg. Why? Why are we wasting time, energy, TV time, fucking money on him? You're wasting
Literally.
a whole spot for someone else in that locker room on this asshole. He sucks. He's almost killed the Undertaker. Like, what are we fucking? We don't. The wrestling business does not owe him anything. He was big because there was money behind him to make him big on WCW. He was never a good wrestler. He was never good on the mic. He's not good. He's like a Jade Cargill. Looks great.
Sucks.
That's about it, though.
Even his entrance is like.
To be honest, Goldberg probably never should have transferred over to WWE.
It was the biggest mistake for him because it exposed the living shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just proved that he can't hang, and that's why those stories never fucking worked.
Well, aside from that, you get these guys that were doing the shoot interviews, and everybody's saying they had to carry him.
Yeah, it's and again, the guy only did, and again, that's because he only did 2 moves in WCW. Like, he didn't put on matches there. He didn't do anything there. He was big because that was the money behind the engine that, okay, you're going to scare Hogan. That's the whole deal. You're going to scare Hogan, and when he finally gets you, it's going to be the biggest thing ever, but we're going to build you up to be the biggest babyface ever, and it didn't do him favors. You see what happens then he goes to WWF, and it's just like, oh, he doesn't know how to wrestle. Those are the only moves he does. Hey, fucking Brock tried to do fucking a moonsault off the rope and kill himself. Like, dude knows how to wrestle, though. Like, fucking Goldberg literally. I really hate to say it, but Gilbert can wrestle better than Goldberg. And that's facts.
That's bad.
Well, the thing about it is, from everything I hear, Goldberg is a nice person. And I guess kind to the fans.
Yeah,
but
if he was a nice person, kind to the fans, he wouldn't be in a fucking match in 2 weeks. He'd be at home.
You have a point, but it's one of those. I think if somebody came calling to any of us and said, "Hey, I want you to do this, and here's how much I'm going to give you to do it," we would probably say, "Yeah, okay." I mean. I've seen this, and it's, we talk about how the comedy and wrestling are kind of intertwined a bit. I've seen people who get asked to do things that they're way past their prime in comedy. It's almost like we just want this guy on the stage because he's going to draw people, and I kind of feel like that's what Goldberg is. For some reason, somebody at TKO, I can't think that it's Triple H, but somebody at TKO's got to think that he's still relevant and a draw to somebody.
Yeah, him. He's the only one that thinks that.
Well, but I don't know. I wish I knew behind the scenes if he was actually.
I think he's going to be one of these wrestlers, too, that wants their big retirement match with WWE, which is probably why they get it, and then they're going to go elsewhere and still do a bunch of stupid shit. Well, I don't know. He's sat pretty dormant up until now.
See, the thing is, I don't think he can go.
No, he can't do the indie scene.
Yeah, because the indies will not support him.
No, well, that and every indie talent will wrestle circles around him.
Yeah.
That would be funny to watch.
It would be funny to watch till he hurts one of them.
Well, that's true.
Because that's the other thing. So I just need that match to be done, that I can, kind of get back into it. I love that Bailey's back. I love the Bailey Becky stuff. Judgment Day is a lot of fun right now with Roxanne Perez.
Did you watch Raw?
I didn't. No.
Everyone's a champion.
I saw that.
I love when they do this with stables. I don't know why. I just think it's so great when everyone's a fucking champion. And this Roxanne shit's gonna be fun, I think.
Well, it's gonna be a great and it's gonna lead.
I just hope it's not too much like the Rhea shit.
No.
Like, don't duplicate that.
Well, I think it should be more over the position in Judgment Day. Like, you can't make it about Dom. I know they've thrown some stuff to kind of make it like that, but at the end of the day,
it's so funny.
Also, at the end of the day, like, right, the whole underlining tone is like her and Finn are the kind of like together on this. So the blow off with her and Liv having like a feud out of this is going to be great, and we're going to probably get some really good matches from those two out of this. It's cool to see that they found such a great way to put her into the main roster right out the bat, because that's something we had missed a lot lately, is seeing these NXT talents come up and like be used properly. And we're seeing it right now. You're seeing it with her. You're seeing it with, I hate to say it, but people like Braun Breaker. I'm not a fan, but people like it. Stephanie Vacure. I mean, she's going to be huge.
Well, Breaker and Bronson Reed, though, they're in a better spot for them. That'll help them develop.
I don't like Bronson Reed. He's the one I don't care for.
He kind of reminds me of what was that? Who was that guy that was on the first All In? I can't think of a big large guy. Also,
Cobb.
No, not Cobb. AC or Ducey or
AC Ramon.
Romero.
Yeah, the heavier set dude. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's I kind of get that vibe off him from Bronson Reed. Although I like what Bronson Reed does for a huge guy. He's talented.
Good in the ring. Yeah, he's good in the ring.
But there's.
But also him and Jeff Cobb are pretty parallel, and now they got Cobb in there, so it's kind of. Which is cool, because I think Cobb being involved with Solo and holy shit, why am I blanking on his name right now? Fucking the wolf guy.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Fatu. Like, that'll be fun too. Cobb and Fatu having some matches.
I can't with the bloodline. I feel like an asshole, but they just all look alike, so I don't. And I didn't watch any of them in the indie scene enough to know who's who.
It's pretty racist of you.
It is, but whatever.
But it is, but it isn't, though.
They are all family, to be fair. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know which one's Tommy Tonga. I don't know who's Tom Maloa. I don't know who's Bing Bop Bam. I don't know who's Titty Twister 5000. Like, I'm so confused.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I would pay good money to see Titty Twister 5000.
Well, then the one guy that they debuted, who looks just like all the other ones, he didn't even have a name until Monday Night Raw. They didn't even know what the fuck to call him. And I want to say he's a Tamatonga Tupa something too. And I'm like, can't one of them just be named Steve? Just make it a little easier on me with one of them, please. Because they all already look alike. Now we got to name them all within the same.
This is why she likes Jimmy and Jay so much, because they're so much easier to just keep track of.
I know. I was like, please tell me why out of this entire family, the two people I can tell apart the most are the identical fucking twins. Someone explain that to me. I don't understand.
Now, here's a question. Is there another wrestling family that can rival that Samoan dynasty?
No. There's no way. I would like to see the Iron Claw family,
right?
No,
I mean, the Hearts would be probably the closest,
but they're also old now.
The Von Erichs,
and there's no youngins really. Because I'm talking like, could there be a family now that you can make a storyline against the Samoans?
There aren't enough Von Erichs wrestling.
Oh God, no.
Oh, I thought there were a bunch of them.
And unfortunately, there are not enough IRSs left.
Yeah, the rotundas.
There you go.
Yeah, and then it's only Cody and Dustin, and Dustin would have to come over from AEW. Gosh, yeah, they're really like that. When you look at that lineage and that family tree, it's fucking insane.
It's wild.
But that's almost a cultural thing, I think,
Yeah.
too, for
Yeah.
the Samoan, is how they all followed the footsteps into that business. I mean, it
Well,
was in their blood.
it was a family
Yeah, it
business.
was in their blood.
Yeah.
It's crazy though, because like with that family, like it's like back in the day, like all this, they're all just like bigger. Like there was like Yokozuna and like just they were all like a lot bigger, and these guys are all like I feel like they got smaller, and then now they're all like mid-size. It's like everyone's just at the same spot at the same time, and I'm like, can't
But if-
anyone look a little bit different?
If you go back though and look at some of these guys, there was one of them, Prince Tonga. Do you remember him? And he was a well put together guy. He was very in shape. And then as things progressed, he got bigger and bigger. And not to say that, but I think it's just a heredity thing that
Yeah.
they have a tendency to get bigger.
Well, it's crazy to me how because compared to like Rikishi,
Yeah.
Jimmy and Jay are small. Like
Yeah.
Yokozuna, like they're all smaller, but like they all just look the same. They're all built the same.
But
I
then
would like one of them-
but then Solo's a little bit on the bigger side.
Yeah.
I think Solo, Jimmy, and Jay are. I think Jacob is.
I want to know like why he had to be Solo Sikoa. Like we all
Right.
know he's another Uso. We know he's their brother.
Mhm.
Well, they acknowledged that during the
Yeah,
whole fucking
immediately.
thing. So like, why couldn't he just be like Solo Uso? Or fuck, he could have been Steve Uso.
Yeah.
Literally, I would have taken a Steve because
think-
all this
I think-
drama, everyone's name is like 4 letters, and it's
I
not
think
even named-
Shamalama Ding Dong was taken.
You think?
Shamalama Tonga.
You know, and there's one that I think is really good looking. I just don't know which one he is.
The Rock.
No. Tonga? Is he the good looking one? I don't even know how you pronounce him, and I feel like an asshole for it, but
Yeah, I mean, you know.
every time I turn on SmackDown, oh look, Samoans. Oh look, more Samoans.
Did Tom say how long his event was going to be?
No.
He's lying. He's not at an event. He doesn't have
I
any
know,
friends.
He's
His work
he's
doesn't
probably-
want to spend time with him, hang out with him. They're not celebrating him. Tom's a liar.
He's probably drunk.
Well, he's always drunk.
That's true.
We're so mean. We just constantly talk about him and being an alcoholic.
Y'all want me to jump on live and die, and then that was at 7:00. Well, what the
So I'm assuming he must have been at the event still and was like, "Do you want me to hop on quick?" No, that would be distracting.
Does he think we can't handle this without him? Yeah. Tonga, Tamaloa. Who are these people? I don't know. I think Tonga is the cute one, right? He's like the most fit one. Nobody knows. Who's Tamaloa? Which one is that? Why would they give them the same fucking name? I thought WWE was so against that.
Not when they're family, though.
All right, having a Tonga, and a Tamaloa. Couldn't one be Tama and one be Gachi? Like, Jesus. Separate.
I love that. I'm Gachi Loa.
Tonga,
Gachi
Gachi Loa.
I'm Gachi Loa. Acknowledge
Honestly,
me.
I think I could do comedy.
And he's spoken a Gilbert Gottfried voice.
And then when they become a tag team, it's Tamagotchi Tonga Loa. Well, goodbye, guys. I'm gonna leave now.
Acknowledge me. Acknowledge
and
the
then his name is
bloodline.
Tonga. They really can't think of any other letters than T, A, L, N, and G. Really? They're just mixing them all up. I'm calling Triple H.
Well,
Ooh,
I mean,
do
if
that-
you go back
can you-
in history, they used Sika and Appa. You know, way back in the olden days.
No, my little brain can't keep up. I need a Steve, I need a Jerry, I need a Ralph, and I need like an Arnold, and
But
that would
make
be
sure-
I'd be
no.
fine.
But don't sleep on Gachi Loa.
That's a good
You
one.
you should definitely make a Gachi Loa in your Sims game and make him fight Tom.
I'm literally gonna make. I have Jey Uso in my game. I showed him to you. I'm literally
Yeah.
gonna take my Jey Uso, clone it into 8, and then just mildly alter all the hair. Bam, there's the fucking bloodline. Done. I just have to jack The Rock and Roman Reigns up real fucking big. But other than that,
Okay, here's the bloodline.
that's diabolical.
Oh my God. I'm trying to see where's
It's hard.
Gotchi.
Well, and it's also it's hard to read too. It's kind of blurry. It's like secondhand.
That's insane.
That's just so many fucking people.
How is that even possible?
I'm just trying to find.
Get kind of bored on the islands, Whitney, I guess.
I can't.
You still trying to read it, JR?
Because I mean I can't even get anywhere close.
It's super blurry. Like it's a bad version. It's a
Gotchi Loa.
Gauchi Loa. Gauchi Loa. We had some gaucho spots at the Madhouse show.
That's right. By the
Luke
by the
literally
way,
took that from the Marx Brothers. Didn't you hear the song that played when he came out? It was like legit the theme song to that bit from the Marx Brothers.
it was.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't. I don't know what the hell. I don't recall it now.
When AJ came out with the frickin' nose and the eyebrows on, glasses. And
Oh,
they
it
took
was.
off, and then he
See,
pulled the other one out.
I don't know that I heard that. Although that had to be a lot of work for him.
Yeah, poor AJ. He was in there
to
3
do that.
times.
He did 3 different characters, and they found him out every time. While the other 2
Faces of
times.
AJ O'Callahan. It definitely happened.
The funny part was the one was just the. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was.
Because one of them was like Elvis glasses and sideburns.
Yeah.
They weren't all the Groucho Marx, but that's where the bit came from. Because Luke's like, okay, he sent me the link to the YouTube for the Marx video to use that like opening song they use in it.
Oh, what's this now?
Tom's not coming. He's drunk.
Well, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Oh, you look miserable.
Oh. What'd you do to him?
I didn't do anything.
What'd you do to him?
Hey, look at that suntan.
Are you feeling better?
Oh my god, I about fucking died the other day. It was terrible.
Now he's complaining because he like works outside all the time, you know.
Jesus, Whitney.
He hates me. He doesn't hate me. Poor guy. He should.
Does he know how to clean out a dryer vent?
Yeah, he figured it out.
I literally met him at the gym, so he knows all of my day in the life of Whitney Chronicles, okay?
I'm just curious.
It's part of my charm. Leave me alone.
It's part of the Whitney charm.
I'm not disputing the charm.
Okay.
Well,
He went and worked after work too, the poor guy. I feel so bad for him.
Oh. Are you gonna play the 4th of July song?
Yeah, let me get the 4th of July song here.
Hey, while you do that, 4th of July, I will be in what the fuck? Hang on a second. Clinton, Iowa. I couldn't see it because it's a stupid banner. Clinton, Iowa. 4th of July, CEW, 4:30 bell time, 5 matches right after. Follow everybody to the baseball game and then fireworks.
Ooh, baseball and fireworks.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be fun. I'm excited to go hang out with Bayless and the CEW crew. Friday.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is our
Tito.
Count. Say hi, Tito.
Tito.
2 count July 4th song. Boom.
Big Ace rolls into Clinton town so proud. His voice booms like thunder over the crowd. Matches lined up like fireworks in the sky. He's the ringmaster, 4th of July. Stars are slamming stripes like the night. stand. Whitney rolls her eyes, her laugh cuts the air. She's got Dallas in her arms, a baby born rare. Stars and slamming stripes like the night in the squared circle under the bright spotlight. Fireworks explode as the stories ignite. This is freedom's fight on the 4th of July. JR's in the stands, beloved and wise, a legend in the hearts. You can see it in his eyes. He cheers for the wrestlers, the spectacle, the show. Clinton's alive in the July glow. Big Ace calls the match with a flair and a grin. The crowd erupts as the fireworks begin. Tom's passed out, but Dallas just coos. Whitney smiles, soaking up the red, white, and blues. Stars slamming stripes like the night in the squared circle under the bright spotlight. Fireworks explode as the stories ignite. This is freedom's fight on the 4th tonight.
What is wrong with you?
You were having
Fucking everything.
way too much fun with these guys.
Here's the thing.
And you obviously did that in the last like 3 hours.
I did that while I was sitting here
You don't have to
waiting for you guys.
Oh my god, that's
I mean, but if you're watching and you want to go and watch some more stuff that I've done, and some of it's a little vile, risque, if you will, there's a YouTube channel called Pop Naughty AI. It's just like POP Naughty AI, and I've got, I don't know, I think there's 13 up there now. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put some video with it, so it's not just the song, but some of the songs.
are you making a YouTube channel that's just all AI videos that you're making?
Fuck yeah! I mean, I gotta. Here's the thing: you don't understand. So I have one.
Are you not afraid that one day the AI robot's going to be like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! You're making."
Wait, have
money
you
off
been
my
posting them already?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
sick.
mine makes the most money. I want to cut.
Yeah,
Mine gets the
okay.
most views.
Sure.
I get paid. I want paid for using my likeness. Thank you.
I don't have your face on any of it yet, but yeah,
I
okay.
don't care.
If you want me to, I'll make you sing some shit. Send me some pictures.
I will.
Send me a picture you want that you will want me to sing, and I because I'm actually getting good at it, and it'll blow you away.
I literally thought that was Tom.
Oh wait, no. Let's get a picture of Lane singing a song to Whitney that you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a picture. I can send you a picture of me and Lane together. Can you make both of us sing?
Ooh, a duet.
Yeah, we could do that.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm a pro. Yeah.
We can figure out how to do that. Yep.
We should take that. You need to take the picture of all of us taking a picture with James behind your back, except right in front of you, and make that like a 4-person song.
I'm gonna find one
Without
thing
us
here
leaving
quick.
you out. Oh my god, do that, please.
The whole song's just JR Zeldo singing.
Him talking shit like as us about each other. That would be great. Just like a hater song.
Look at those jerks.
Saying that we're all a bunch of two-faced bitches.
Dude, does Tito just sit on your lap and chill?
Mm-hmm. Tito's the best cat.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share something, and you can, I'll just play a little bit of it, but
it literally looks like he's sitting like a human on your lap. Tito, meow.
He's the best.
Right, here we go.
Oh my god.
That's terrifying.
Sugar mama, what can I say? You're so fine, your jelly drives me insane.
Why is your hair stuck in that
Sticky situation.
this is
That's what I would imagine it does in that picture.
it's what happens in AI, right? So it'll move it, but it won't move it naturally.
Look at this.
Jam it. If you don't like jelly, jam it. If you don't like jelly, jam it. If you don't like jelly, jam it.
It looks like his dead corpse. It looks
Weird. It is weird.
She's in the kitchen, jelly all over the floor. She's been making jelly all day. She won't stop making more.
It's like if you have like
Sticky situation,
an autistic twin.
getting out of hand.
This is some scary movie shit.
She's spreading love
You look like
all
you're gonna
over
pull a
the
knife out
land.
next
If you
to-
don't like jelly,
And then he kills you after his jam song.
jam it.
I think it's
If you
because
don't like jelly,
of
jam it.
bleeding.
If you don't like jelly, jam
It's
it.
very
If
expressive.
you don't like jelly,
it is, and that's what's
jam
creepy.
it.
I know.
I'm so stressed out right
Sugar
now.
mama,
I was gonna say I've seen you do that
what
for
can I
real.
say?
Yeah.
You're so fine,
You're
your
like a creepy
jelly
old man sitting on his
drives
front
me
porch in his tidy whities and a
insane.
polo shirt.
A sticky situation, getting out of hand. She's spreading love all over the land. If you don't like jelly, jam it. If you don't like jelly, jam it. If you don't like jelly,
What's gonna
Okay,
happen
that's-
when someone's
that's
like, "We want you
that's
to,
basically it.
we want you to do this live"?
So the song is simple enough.
No, that made my stomach hurt. Ooh, that was weird.
That was-
Tito, we were not a fan, were we, buddy?
Tito
You
loved
doing that
it.
shit
He didn't
again?
like- he was dozing off. He was like, "Oh, that's very soothing."
He was terrified.
yeah, that was fucking creepy.
Yeah, just
There
imagine.
was just too much going on with your eyes and your mouth.
And it wouldn't
know.
blink forever. And then when it did blink, it was like a weird slow blink. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude.
That's,
And you had
that's
the
'cause-
something about Mary hair going.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's there are different AI engines to do the lip syncing, and that one was one of the first ones I did. So I now know that I would have to do things a little bit differently if I use that one again. But some of them are like, I mean, you really kind of have to look to see. I've got, but there's a bunch of them up.
We know what your guys' engagement present from JR is going to be. Fucking AI video of you two singing.
Shitty AI video of you guys singing to each other.
Honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way.
We're gonna play it at the engagement party.
Oh,
Fucking-
God.
It's gonna be great. I'll bring the PA speakers and everything. We'll get it real nice and loud.
Now, having said that, I at the request of my dear old sainted mother, she said, "Oh, you should
You
do
showed that
one-"
to Mama Russell?
Fuck yeah. She says,
You're
"You
literally
should do
talking
one."
about jamming shit.
She doesn't. She thinks it's about jelly. It's if you don't like jelly, jam it. That's something my dad used to say all the time. That was his thing. That was his
No,
go-to.
that
It's like,
whole video felt creepily.
I've spent so much time
sexual.
judging Tom, and it should have been you. the entire time.
We've said this over and over and over. The reality is that Tom is the nicest of all of us. And I am probably close to the top of being the biggest asshole.
Creepiest for
Ah.
sure.
I'll admit it.
I don't know
don't
how. I mean, but is he nice? Am I an ass?
No, but you're not as nice. as
I'm the
Tom.
most mean out of
You're-
all of us.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
you're right. I can not be nice.
So the lowerarchy, in my opinion, would be Tom, super nice. Ace, pretty nice. I don't know between you and me, Whitney, because you're just here's the thing, you're just out there with it. But I, over the course of my life, have had to sort of like act like I like people.
Mine just depends on my mood for the day. If I'm fine, it's fine. The second someone pisses me off, it's game over. The day is ruined and I'm a bitch. But if I wake up and I'm just like, I want to be a bitch today, that's what we're rolling with.
Yeah. See, and
What's your percentage in a week?
I'm a bitch most of the time. That's why, like, I don't understand why anyone at the gym likes me. They'll come through and they'll say something to me, and I'll just kind of look at them. I'll be like, "You have a key fob. You can fucking use it. I don't know why you're in here. Why are you here?" Or they'll come in and try to compliment me if I wear, like, because I've been trying to dress nicer just because I was dressed like a bum since I'm in the gym. And if I wear like a dress or something and they try to compliment me, it just pisses me off. So I'm like, "Oh my God, you look so pretty. Why do you look so nice?" I'm like, "Thanks. I'm going to a funeral." And they're just like, shuts them the fuck up immediately. Like,
Keep talking. It's gonna be a double
Yeah.
funeral.
Yeah, but
I'm here to take your fucking money and that's it. Keep going.
Are they that stupid though? Because if you were going to a funeral, they'd probably know who it was in that tiny little town.
I don't know, because everyone knows how I am on the internet, and that all my friends are people that I don't really ever know for a long time. So, people expect anything out of me.
Well, with that being said, can we count on you guys for November?
Yes.
Because we're bringing
God, as long as no one gets fucking sick.
we're bringing the cage, 2 cage matches.
Yeah, Lane was super upset. He talked about it all fucking weekend too. Any moment he was awake, he was snotting all over everything. I had to clean the bedding every night. He's just sweating all over everything, and I'm just like, dude, yeah, let's go to Minnesota.
He'd had a good time at the Top Golf too.
He would. I'm not kidding you. He would not have left the hotel room. He did not leave this bed for 2 days.
Well,
I'm not.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I understand, but he would have liked Top Golf.
Oh my God! All he wanted to do was play golf. I mean, he was super excited to see the show because he just has it, but he was so pumped for golf. I felt so bad. I don't know why he got sick, but then when he got me sick, I was like, okay, bro, this is like, you is fine. Doing this to me?
Yeah, can't get Whitney sick. She'll hate you forever, Iowa.
Yeah.
Oh, I already hate Iowa.
Well, you get her sick, and then you give her a ticket.
Yeah, someone in that state better reimburse me $75 fucking dollars before I get over my Iowa beef. I don't care who it is, but somebody better give me my $75 back.
That ain't
Honestly, those $75 is so cheap for a ticket. And when I went and got my license renewed, nothing happened. No one said anything to me. So,
Yeah, I don't think it goes over to Illinois.
I mean, you would
Points
think
don't-
they would.
Yeah, points don't transfer.
Just don't get pulled over in Iowa again, though. You'll go to jail.
Yeah,
for that
immediately.
unpaid ticket.
I paid it. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you heard what happened Saturday. They didn't give a shit about a stolen car.
Joke.
Losers. It was so dumb.
Yeah. You got a head-on collision that wasn't your fault and your leg's falling off. Well, guess what? You have an unpaid ticket. You're going to jail.
You got marijuana in there? That's all we're looking for. Okay. Changing vibes a little bit, but it's also going to be kind of because we're promoting. So Saturday just happened to be, we kind of talked. Did we bring this up about Leo Santel, JR?
I don't believe we did last week, but we did mention.
But did we talk about what happened?
We did not talk about what happened. We talked about something that we were going to do for him. I don't think we mentioned it.
Okay. So our good friend Leo Santel, he was on the show a few months ago. It wasn't that long ago, actually. A lot of stuff with him at APW. He's been on Madhouse before. Great guy. We all love Ryan. He's an amazing dude. Very, very friendly. Very, very good guy. Just had a baby 6 months ago. Unfortunately, about a week and a half ago, said baby passed away in its sleep at 6 months old. So very crazy times for Ryan and his family. It just happened to coincide that the show Saturday down in Clinton, which was right by where the funeral was, and the visiting and the wake. So there was a good chunk of us who all showed up at the funeral home to show our support and to talk to Ryan and his wife. I mean, it's just unthinkable. Like, poor guy was crying the whole time. Like, I don't know how you can navigate through that. We've all seen, we've seen tons of pictures of the little guy. Ryan's also a big Cowboy fan. You'll appreciate that, Whitney. So like literally 2 days, a day or two before this happened, like 6 pictures of 6 different oneies that were all Dallas Cowboys, and Ryan was posting them in. And they actually had the Dallas Cowboy blanket, baby blanket, where the ashes were and all the flowers. The programs had the Dallas Cowboys star on it. Heartbreaking to say the least. And we love Ryan, but also it was very cool to see how many of the boys were there. A bunch of us went who were on the show Saturday before the show, but there's a bunch of people who showed up too that are in the wrestling world that weren't necessarily on a show that night or were doing something else, but they made the time to stop by. So that was very, very cool to see. But now this has actually been officially announced, so we can officially talk about it now. Convergence for Heroes for Hudson, August 23rd. It's going to be at the Hall in West Des Moines, where we've been doing some APW shows. It's probably the only time you'll ever see this happen. It's probably one of the only times this has ever happened. 6. Sorry, one's been added since this. 6 Iowa wrestling companies are all coming together for one giant show. Madhouse, Absolute Pro, Central Empire Wrestling, CEW, Social Experiment Wrestling, 3X Wrestling, and now Impact Pro Wrestling. All coming together, putting a show on, and everything is being donated. And when I say everything's being donated, the ring has been donated. The venue has been donated. Every person working that show is donating their time. None of us are getting paid. No one's taking a penny home. All the ticket money, we're going to have a giant silent auction that all of us are donating from our personal collections to for people to bid on of autographed memorabilia. Every single fucking penny that night will go to Ryan and his family. And that's a promise. And you're never going to see this happen probably again. It's very rare that you can see this happen in any state, let alone the world of wrestling, where 6 independent companies are coming together for one giant show.
I want to donate something.
You let us know whatever you want to do. We just had some. Let me pull it up because it's becoming a very stacked show. See if I can find the first lineup of this. And this just got announced about a week ago, guys. Tom was about to spoil the announcement last week until I stopped him. We've got scheduled to appear so far AJ Smooth, Brandon the Shank Eubanks, Clay and Dalton Cooper, Justin Decent, Jay Wesley, Rich Maxwell, Damian Stain, Damian Dillinger, Gable Galileo, Jarrett Thumb, Max Chill, Maddie Starr, Captain Midnight, Lars Metzger, Jimmy Wild, AJ O'Callahan, Austin Bayless. And when I say Austin Bayless is making an appearance, I'm talking in ring. Big Ace, oh, that's me. Ace, Tom, and then some of the new additions that have gotten announced, and I think there's some more announcements coming, guys. But Big Picture's now been confirmed. Cole Cannon's confirmed. The 80s Man's confirmed. Mason Reaper's confirmed, and also just confirmed via 3X Wrestling. KJ Orso will be there. And if you don't know who KJ Orso is, formerly Fuego del Sol of AEW, is going to be at this show. So look for more announcements coming as well on this one, but probably the biggest show that we're all going to be involved in this year for our boy Leo Ryan Hadley and his whole family. And again, if you can't go, there's a Venmo. We'll get the link to that. If you want to help in some way and you can't go, just let us know. We'll be glad to be the bridge to the companies that are doing this. It's just crazy cool to see what's happening. It's going to be an amazing night. Unfortunately, we wish we were doing this show for some other kind of reason, but it is what it is. So, but it's going to be just a hell of a show. It's going to be an emotional night too. But yeah, we're very, very excited for this. So we hope everybody supports this. August 23rd, the Hall, West Des Moines, Iowa, Heroes for Hudson. It's cool too. When we were there, they had buttons of Hudson. So I actually wore that during Saturday's show. We'll obviously have that at the show. There's going to be just a lot of stuff. It's a cool ass venue too, and it's good size. But here's the deal: we've almost filled it a couple times already. We know it's going to be filled for this show, so get your tickets early. You can get them at the Madhouse website. That's where the tickets are for sale for this. It's gonna fill in. It's going to sell out, and you're gonna see some of the best matches you've ever seen in your life in the Midwest indie scene at this show. So don't miss it. Heroes for Hudson, August 23rd. And I'm sure we'll do something to count. We'll do something. We'll throw something in there. We'll figure something out so we can help out as well. I know Tom will be there doing play-by-play and commentary with Badger. I'll be doing, I assume, most of the ring announcing because every company that's there, I'm there.
I want to go. It's in August.
August 23rd.
I want to go. That's in Iowa. It's only 5 hours away.
Basically Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be, we love Ryan. We love Leo. Leo's a fucking man.
And it's like wrestling related donations.
Like what? What are you talking about?
Is it like like things you donate, just wrestling related, like wrestling stuff?
I'm sure it doesn't have to be. I mean, if you have something that you think people would really want to throw money out for, fucking, we'll take it.
Well, just... I want to donate one of my belts.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, we're just...
That's so sad.
It is. The dude was the cutest little fucking dude you'd ever seen. Always smiling in every picture that Ryan would post on there. And again, I mean, if you've worked a show with Ryan, with Leo, like, he's just a very humble, very nice guy. He was on this podcast. He's a radio guy like JR and I are, so we already had an instant bond. Instant bond for me when I first met him at show too, because he was like, "Oh, I'm a Cowboys fan too." It's like, fucking rock on. But yeah, no, we love him.
Cowboys too.
Yeah, you do that right by just keeping.
I know that's gonna be. I think that might be way too hard to let go of.
But no, like I said, it's fucking unimaginable. I couldn't imagine. Just yeah, fuck yeah, that sucks. It sucks. There's just no way about it. It sucks. But this is gonna be one hell of a night for probably any better cause than any of us can come together for. So yeah, JR, if you could get down there that way, come on down. We'll take care. I know I'm staying the night that night. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna celebrate Hudson that night too. Obviously don't know how much Ryan's gonna want to be around that night after the show. My guess is he might want to hang out just to kind of. I mean, that's rough. Like it was rough talking to him at the funeral home. It was.
Oh, I'm sure.
Man, I couldn't imagine that pain that him and his wife are going through. So. Yeah, it's just the least we could do here in the wrestling biz. He's very into the hardcore, like, I think thrash music too in the Iowa scene, and I think they either just did or are about to do like a benefit concert too. I think it might have just happened. But again, like I said, it's very, very rare that you'll see so many independent promotions in one state who commonly just run against each other come together for one night. So it's gonna be pretty special. So we're gonna really go all out that night. So it's gonna be a night. If you can be there, be there. Madhouse has those tickets. Go to their website, get them. It's gonna sell. I guarantee this is gonna sell out. This one's gonna sell out. There will not be tickets at the door. We might. I mean, unless they could talk them into moving to the bigger side of the brewery. But. Yeah, man. I didn't mean to drag the show down with that, but
you didn't. Here's the thing. I mean, this is one of the deals. Life happens. Death happens. We got to talk about it. We have to support people, and sometimes it's, it's not what we like to talk about, but we must talk about it. So. I don't think anybody that watches or knows us would feel that you brought the show down in any way, because this is an absolutely necessary thing.
Well, and Ryan's a friend from the business. Ryan's a friend of this show. He's watched it before. He's commented before. He's been on it. Again, we just had him on 2 months ago, JR, probably.
Yeah, I think so.
And again, we love that kid. He's a great fucking dude. So... yeah, anything we can do to help. If you want to help, you let us know, get in touch with us, and we can get you with the right people that can help get you involved if there's something you want to do as well. Dude, that's the other thing. I mean, the card's already stacked and full, and there might be some more announcements coming. And again, none of us are taking a paycheck this night. None of us want it. Like, I'm actually blowing off a golf tournament that I paid for already to be at this show. Because there was no question when I got the call. Like, what date? August 23rd. Okay, enough said. I will be there. It's not new. Oh well. We're not taking pay. Of course we're not taking pay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, still will be there. Cannot wait. So, yeah, it's gonna be a fun night, and we're gonna all come together as one big family for our boy and his little boy.
Well, having said that, folks, I hope you all have an enjoyable 4th of July holiday. Ace will be down in Clinton for a show. I will be at a lake by Cannon Falls.
Ooh.
Apparently, unbeknownst to the hosts, but probably chewing some gummies and eating some hot dogs.
Oh, that's even better.
I
There you go.
think so.
I'm gonna share one picture just because he was so cute, and Whitney will appreciate the money. Look at that little guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Hudson. So that's why we're doing this, guys. We're gonna be on August 23rd. That's why we're doing it. It's for that little dude. So that was actually taken the night before.
Oh.
Well. So, yeah, man. But that's why I like 4th of July. It's a perfect day. Be with the people you love because you never know. So I'm gonna leave home and not be with my family.
Goro, yeah, your stuff's showing up. We're just not given this. We're just not putting them up there right now. But your stuff is showing up. Yeah, absolutely. And we appreciate you, buddy.
Hell yeah, Riverview Park, Riverview Drive, whatever. I guess Clinton's on the river. Yeah, Riverview Park, Clinton, Iowa.
Why is this like the poster for this?
I
A
believe
buff man in a cornfield.
Well, hold on a second.
Because he's all ears.
You're an idiot.
First of all, the legend Rory Fox would not appreciate this kind of talk, you guys.
Yeah.
Rory Fox, actually, if you don't know, was in one of those episodes of MTV's True Life I Want to Be. Remember that you would always do those?
Oh, yeah.
He was in one of those, and he also is famously known as having a very long rivalry with Matt Cardona.
Oh, God.
That is still going on to this day. He'll pop up every once in a while. But Rory's a fucking legend in Iowa. We love Rory Fox, but he hates fucking signs. He doesn't want to see them. So Clinton, Iowa, bring those signs out to the show on Friday. Show him your love. Dude, he's totally 80s too. We'll try to get him on the show so we can talk to him. But he's totally like that guy that if it's like an 80s cover band, he'll fucking drive like 3 hours to go see them. Like he's all about it, dude. Fucking great. Good guy, great wrestler though. So yeah, he's known to be getting a lot of hate down in Clinton on that 4th of July show. So that's probably why he's on the poster. But it's going to be a fun little night. I've seen that they post for the baseball game. A lot of GA tickets still available. Get those. You can go watch some baseball after the wrestling show and then some fireworks. Yeah. It's going to be a nice little night.
The Clinton Stars, baby, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I don't, dude. I told Austin, I'm like, yeah, that's about 4.5, 5 hours from me. And he's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, yeah, he looked it up and was like, "Oh shit, it is." I was like, "Yeah."
It's south of Davenport, Quad Cities, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
You're
I mean, literally, you're probably driving there. You're probably closer to Whitney's house than you are to your own.
Yeah, no, more than likely. Yeah, I'll be damn.
Going down.
I'll be damn near that Missouri border, probably. Yeah, it'll be a drive. It'll be a drive. Definitely not.
I cannot wait until you guys come here, and then we have a show that next Tuesday. so we can recap. You're gonna have to get your notes app and just take notes on everything that's going on, so we can
Whitney,
recap.
you have no idea. We're gonna vlog that whole fucking
No,
trip.
God.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
getting documented.
That's
Goro,
fine.
you're down by St. Louis too, right? If I
Tell-
remember correctly.
Tell Missouri to
Oh,
lower
that's
their
okay.
sales tax on the cannabis there. That'd be nice.
How much is it?
Too much.
Minnesota just went to 15%.
Yeah.
We don't even sell
What
this shit here
the
yet.
fuck is that, by the way? They just snuck that in without telling anybody?
Yeah.
The fucking assholes. Now I have to get my med card.
Oh, O'Fallon, of course. O'Fallon's a very nice little suburb of the Lou.
How do you know all
The
these
real Lou.
places, JR?
'Cause,
Do you
dude,
know
I
that
had to go
place?
down there.
Whitney?
You know me. I remember the dumbest shit.
This is sure you do.
I love St. Louis. It's so nice. It's so much fun.
I do like St. Louis.
I need to live in a big city.
You know what? I laugh every time all the people come here from Iowa for the Madhouse shows, like the wrestlers and the fans, and they're like, "Oh, it's a big city." It's like, sure it is.
Compared to mine. When you guys come here, we're going to start off in the town that I live in because it's only 1,500 people.
Fuck yeah! Did they?
Yeah.
Do you know all of them?
No, I don't know. I'm not from here.
Are you
And
just?
I know a lot of them,
Do
but
people know who you are? Like, do you think like you're known?
people know who I am. Yes, I don't know who anybody is. I don't mean that like in an asshole way, but
Does your town have like one of those small town papers? Because when my grandparents lived, it was 1700, and when we would come to visit them for Thanksgiving, it was in the fucking newspaper.
that's fun. No, so we just lost our local newspaper last year. They quit printing it. Like the business closed, and so now it's all online.
How many times were you in that for getting arrested?
Just like 3. Oh well, for getting arrested once. But I got arrested for something my sister did. I had to take the blame for it because she was a school teacher. It was not on me. And the charges got dropped. Nothing ever came of it.
Epic story, by the way.
It was. Best mugshots come out of this town too, so I will never be mad at that.
Also, like, you got your sister's back.
100%. I'm the only one that has like nothing to lose, you know. I have no family, no career. I've got nothing to lose. You know, she's got 3 kids and a solid teaching career, so it's like,
I mean, you got some cats though.
yeah, they would never survive without me.
No, this is probably true.
My babies.
Zeke or Elliot might. He'd probably actually be like, finally.
Elliot has been nice to me the last few days. I think it's because he's irritated that Dallas has been here. He doesn't like kids. Every time she comes near him, hi kitty, he just slaps the shit out of her, and I shouldn't. But I do because he doesn't have claws, so it's funny.
Have you not gotten video of that yet?
No, I try every time I try to. He just like it's like he knows, but I think he's annoyed by her, so he's probably trying to be nice to me to get rid of her.
And then probably wants his cut.
Yeah, he hates me. Also, though, holy shit, her snuggle game has stepped up so big. She sleeps right next to me. I wrap my arm around her, stick it under her paws, and she just takes her paws and squeezes my hand and just like snuggles on me all night long. I literally don't even like. I cuddle up with Lane for a good 5 minutes, and I'm like, well, I've got to roll over. Elsa's here waiting on me. Goodbye.
Now, here's the question. Does Elsa, like, sit there and fucking meow and bat at you till you roll over, though?
No. Nope. She just lays right next to me and waits. Now, it's about 6 a.m, right before my alarm goes off. She's trampling me, ready to eat.
Yeah,
like,
I get that, too.
Work. Yeah.
I'll get that, but then when I go to bed, this kind of wants to go under the covers. Like,
my cats will not go under the blanket.
And
which is weird. I feel like that's weird.
He like literally, if I just like keep sleeping, he will like start nipping like in my armpit until I like lift the blanket up.
She's never like let me touch her while sleeping. She would always curl up either next to me or by my feet or like in my legs and sleep with me. But she's never let me touch her. And one day I rolled over, just kind of slid my arm around her and under her, up in between her front paws, and she's laid her head over me, and she's let me do it ever since. And I'm just like, oh. But I wake up with cat hair in my eyes, up my nose, in my mouth, which is fine. I don't care. Sacrifice I'm willing to make, you know.
And Lane's just this whole time. It's like, I get 5 fucking minutes.
I wake up in the morning, I'm covered in cat hair, and I roll over. I'm like, mwah. You know, it's just like, that's it. The cats are so dirty. I'm like, you're dirty. Shut up.
Oh, fuck.
I told him too, like, if anything, God forbid anything ever happened and we didn't work out, I said, Tito's mine, officially.
It does seem like he's attached.
Yeah, like, I will fight you over the cat. You can take anything else you want. I don't even care. I will make a trade for Tito. I'm keeping him. He's mine.
What would be the trade? What do you think?
He could pick any piece of furniture in this fucking house and take it with him. I do not care. Do not care. He is not taking this cat.
I would never let that happen. Be like, you can give me a couch over my cat? Get the fuck out of here.
He didn't give a shit because before he moved in, he wanted to bring him a couple times just to, because he's never been like around other cats. Like Lane said, he would always just sleep up in a chair, like in the bottom of it. Like he broke the lining and would get up in the bottom of the chair and sleep and eat once every like 2 days. He's gotten so fat since they moved here, but I wouldn't let him bring him here because he wasn't fixed. I was like, he's not coming to my house spraying or anything. You got to get him fixed first. And he's like, I mean, I'll just let him outside. I'll just let him go. I was like, no, he's lived in your house this entire time. So he still has his claws, but he doesn't mess with anything. And he went and got him fixed.
Oh,
And now, Tito, you're just living your best life, aren't you, buddy?
oh look, he's just like,
Look how he sits.
he's literally like, yeah, no, I ain't going with him. I'm staying here.
He's so funny. He's the weirdest one. The weirdest one.
Oh, I fucking love it. Well, guys, Tom's dead. Oh, should we watch one of those again? I want to watch the stink face again.
Yeah.
It's time. We're gonna kill Tom. Barehanded murder. What should we do today? Crush head with booty. Let's give that a whirl. Hello, Tom. How are you? Oh. That was a little odd. Ooh, wow, look. Stop it. That really looks like him too.
I feel like
Goro, she's been killing Tom on The Sims multiple times, and every time it's funnier than the next.
they're so good.
I was so curious about the car. I was like, how is this going to... Because they don't have cars in The Sims that you can drive. You can download custom content, like cars that like can just sit in your driveway, so you like have a car, but you can't drive them. So I'm like, how is this going to work? There aren't cars. Like, what kind of space do I need? Where's the car coming from? So I was excited about that.
It was great. I'm waiting for one of these videos though that like while she's doing this at work, all of a sudden you just hear this, Miss, Miss, can I get some help, Miss?
People will walk in and be like, because I have my back to the door. I need a bell above the door so when it opens, I hear it. And some people will see that I'm on the computer, and so they'll like be quiet, thinking I'm working, and I'll just kind of like see them out of the corner of my eye, be like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" They're like, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Oh, good, just playing Sims." Like, they're like, "Okay."
Congrats, Goro. That's awesome.
Horrible time to buy a house, but love that for you.
You got to live somewhere.
I will never move out of my house. I love my rental. It's cheap, and I don't have to worry about fixing nothing.
Are you going to move the entire house to St. Louis?
Maybe. I'm trying to convince my landlord to buy a house in St. Louis and let me rent it off of him for the same price as here, because...
Good luck. Good luck.
My landlord loves me.
I don't know if he loves you that. I don't know if he loves you that much.
You're probably right. But I didn't have to sign a lease. I didn't have to put down a deposit. I got brand new flooring in the kitchen, a brand new dishwasher, a brand new microwave, a brand new stove. He put walls on the garage so I could hang TVs to watch football. He did really good.
Ooh. It's mini mansion.
I don't understand it, but okay.
He got 5 bedrooms in his house.
How do you get yourself into these deals, Whitney? How do you do this? You have a job where you should have been fired a million times.
Listen, in 3 years, I've only had one customer complaint, Thank you very much. Directly to the boss, anyway.
But she was a bitch, right?
Yeah. Called me crying. I'm like, oh my God, you're 3 months past due. It's time to go to collections. I haven't done that yet. You're 2 months late every 3 months anyway. Don't pay your credit card bill and pay me this time. It's my turn. You're so insensitive. I'm just sick of your shit, lady. You're a bitch. Thank you.
God, you would be great in the government.
I worked in collections for so long that I don't care anymore. I don't have a heart. I do.
Did you just hear her, Coro? She worked in collections. You
I worked in
can't do that and
collections.
have a heart.
I loved working in collections too. I was made for it. I remember
Yeah,
this one guy that had like 6 uncles die, like consecutively every month that a bill came due. And I remember that last time he told me, and he said, "Oh, my uncle passed away." I go, "Another one?" I shit you not, this man brought me 6 obituaries. If they were really his uncles, I don't know. They all seemed to be related. Like, it seemed like it was all legit. I don't really know if they were his. I was like, touche, my guy. But while you're here, can I get that payment?
God, dude, I trained for a month and was on the floor for 2 weeks at a collections place, and I was like, nah, never mind.
Oh, I loved it. I love leaving because you can't say anything legally in the voicemail, so I just love it. Hi, this is Whitney. Give me a call back as soon as you get this, Sharon. Like, just sounding like a royal bitch because Sharon knows why I'm calling and I know why I'm calling and I can't say it and she knows I can't say it, but we both know, and I feel like that would piss me off more, you know?
It's just a head game.
I got spit on one time. I had a guy come in there and spit on me. Like, that part was disgusting, but I loved collections.
You're meant to be a heel.
Yeah.
I know. It was also really nice though when you could do like some type of a deferment or something because they didn't exhaust all the options. Like, that was always nice because then like I was their hero. But I'm just like, no, now you've just compiled more interest. You got another fucking month that you just added onto your loan. Like, I did nothing but prolong the inevitable here.
Yeah. You never know, girl.
Go ahead.
She don't care.
I only work at a gym now. I don't give a shit.
Whitney gives 0 fucks.
I know. I
Whitney's
need
like
to work on that,
yeah,
but I'm not going to.
He's like the honey badger.
Never change.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
Never fucking change. All right, guys. I'm hungry, so let's fucking wrap this shit up. Tom's dead. Maybe he'll be back next week.
Yes, but Tom, not really.
Happy 4th of July, buddy.
Yeah, happy 4th of July, everybody. And
I'll see y'all on my birthday.
What? Is that Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. This coming Tuesday is your birthday?
The next one, yeah.
Oh, my
8th.
God. It's Whitney's birthday
1 or
party.
2 weeks from
Next
today.
week on the 8th. I will be a little bit late coming in, though, because after work, all we do on birthdays now is we all go to a family dinner. So I get off work at 6. We'll go to dinner. I'll probably be at dinner till about 7, so it might be about 7:30 before I get here.
Oh, that's fine. But when you get here, it's Whitney's birthday party.
I better have my face on a motherfucking t-shirt. Y'all better be goddamn wearing it. Hats, confetti. My birthday is my favorite holiday. It's the best day of the year.
Please send me 4 pictures.
Okay. If I swear to God, if it's a
Preferably-
bad AI song, it better at least be a good one.
Oh,
Preferably from shoulders to head and not a whole lot of excess.
Okay.
Head and shoulders, please. Like if you're trying to get a
Like
I
my
don't know.
mugshot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, maybe.
Yes.
But yeah.
You can
Yeah,
send
send
my
me your
mugshot.
mugshot.
Feels like the perfect time to get this blown up for you, too.
Hey now.
I want that so bad. I want that. And I want to put it behind. I need like a little desk space area because I sold my desktop computer when we had to rearrange stuff or whatever. And I want that so badly to just be behind me when I'm on this. So it's just me. They are here, just hair flopping in the breeze.
Be
you know?
amazing. Amazing. Well, y'all come back next week, because it's Whitney's birthday.
Yeah, you guys better come celebrate me. I swear to God. We need to promote starting tomorrow. Everybody better be here.
Yes. All right. We'll get her done. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.